Let me start by thanking God very much for all who are able to join this platform. I didn't want to bring anybody into this platform, however laudable it is, without first confirming your consent. There are some who have indicated specifically that they would like to be added, and there are those whose consent is still being awaited. But this is a platform for those who call Lokoja Diocese their home diocese and are also ordained within the Anglican Communion. We thank God for all who have been called by God to serve Him within the Anglican Communion. There are several others serving in other parts of the Christian body, and we are grateful to God for their calling and for their ministry. No doubt we are aware that the Lord has deposited so much into what is now Lokoja Diocese from the time of the missionaries. We have an enviable history of what the CMS missionaries have done, and it is important that we do not forget that history, but to cherish it and to see how in our own time we can build on it. We celebrate you, especially when we hear that you all are making great impact wherever you are. There are some who have been blessed with this calling who are no longer alive, but we remember them. People like Papa Ayam, who is gone to glory, and we remember others too who are retired but have made their mark. People like Baba Josiah Ido-Ferron, who even rose to become General Secretary of the Anglican Communion. We remember Baba George Bako, who served as the pioneer bishop of Lokoja Diocese. We remember Baba Edmond Akanya, who is still serving and who rose to become Dean of the Church of Nigeria. We remember others like Baba CSS Bello, who is retired, and we thank God for his ministry as the pioneer bishop of Zaria Diocese. We have Bishop Joe Musa, Bishop Duke Akamisoko, and all of these have played and are playing great roles, and they give us joy, and you are our pride. In being privileged to be the bishop of the diocese at this time, it just occurred to me that we must celebrate our brothers and fathers in the ministry. We are putting everybody together. This is not where you will have bishops separate from clergy, but we are together as people who are called. I do not have what I will call an exhaustive list of everybody in ministry. I do have some, and as we go on, if there are others that are known to you but not known to me, please do let us know so that we can contact them wherever they are. That means that I must immediately set out the aim of this platform. Essentially, it is to provide news, situation report, updates about our home diocese. I am here today, but my time is defined. Somebody else will be here when my time is over. But the diocese remains, and we must continue to make our input. We thank God for all who have not held back at all, but from time to time have not only asked, but have made very tangible and major input in the diocese in various ways. And we believe that we can, through this platform, do so even more and more. Another aim is to see how ideas that can lead to growth in our diocese can be generated and shared. It is possible that by your exposure, you are able to see ways that our home diocese can make faster progress in different ways. Feel very free to be able to share this with us. And we also would like to encourage support. And when I say support, I'm including every possible support. There was a time when Dr. Edwin Bako brought a team to do a workshop for our youth in the diocese some years ago. That's the sort of thing that will be part of this. If you feel that you have access to people who can hold some workshops for us, could be media or just anything related to capacity building, you may indicate, and we can see how the very best practices can also be brought to our home diocese from wherever you are. And we can also be linked with individuals and organizations that can provide training or financial support. I do not want to use this first message to weigh you down with our difficulties financially. You know what our home diocese is like, and the environment in which we live, mostly a civil service place. I have done another more general video, which I will, I think after this, give a link in case you do want to chase that up. But this is I'm hoping that through this kind of platform, we can chip in our bit by being united and joining hands towards the building up of our home diocese. And whatever thoughts you do have in mind, feel free to share with us. For many reasons, Lokoja Diocese is a name that rings with very happy memories in many minds, and we believe that whatever falls to us, we should get hold of it. In a platform like this, I do know that all whom we're inviting to be here, especially our fathers, the bishops, will feel inundated with a number of platforms And one of the things that kills platforms is the proliferation of all sorts of material not related to the aims of the platform. We do not want to quarrel with anybody who wants to share things to inspire others, but that is not what this platform is for primarily. You can do that by creating another platform for that purpose, or find other ways to reach people in that way. For which reason, therefore, we will limit accessibility to the platform. It will be open only on Sundays. On other days, the platform will be made inaccessible to others, so that we can limit ourselves only to the aims. There are information that are helpful and that are safe and all kinds of considerations, political education. They are good, but we believe people can access all those kind of information from other sources. Things like spiritual edification materials is true. For now, let's grow. It might be necessary at some point to expand the scope. For now, let us keep it focused on the aims, and we will like to request that all of us respect this. Well, for now, let me also say that we invite your prayer support as we look to our synod in the third week of July, 28th to 23rd. It's a time when we will come together and we will share the vision that God is putting before us in our context. Pray. It would be wonderful also to have your goodwill messages. If you can come, this is your home. Why not? Please come. If you cannot come and you feel able to send a video message or a letter or just something, that would be wonderful. Of course, in terms of our many needs, you feel you can do something, you will see the little write-up that accompanies the synod invitation. I will find a way to put that on this platform. But that is not the primary aim of this. I just feel, as the one privileged to be the bishop of our home diocese at this time, that it is high time we got together and see how we can build each other up. I believe it's not an accident that God has blessed so many of us by calling us into this ministry to be a blessing in other places. But while we do that, let us remember Psalm 133 verse 1, how good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell together in unity, and the danger of moving away from our brothers. And I'm not just talking about a physical moving away alone now, but just feeling that, well, I'm okay where I am, I don't care what happens at home. Genesis 38 shows that danger when Judah left his brothers. It spiraled into all kinds of things. Let's see how we can build each other up, and how, by the grace of God, we will always be proud to identify ourselves as children of Lokoja Diocese. And if you know friends and laity who can stretch their hands to assist your home diocese, or indeed, as we have done before, you want some clip or whatever, or even a physical visit to where you are to talk about the challenges of the diocese, we're happy to do that. May the Lord bless you in your ministry, and may his face shine upon you continually. May he make you flourish in his vineyard, and may we always have joyful news from you and about you, and may you also hear joyful news from us. Thank you for your time.